Number two, how can you call yourself a royal family supporter, but then you react to Chris and Leslie? That makes absolutely no sense to me.
I was a youth with mixed up emotions, starring commotions with anybody on the block, whoever thought of provoking. Carried a chip on my upper torso. It was more so like a vacant irritation. Grandma didn't have a cure for. It's only logical. A child want their biological parents to be beside them through plays and recitals. Back then I was blinded by
Family, what it do? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the family, S&T squad. I love y'all. I do. The long way, always and forever. Please believe me. Listen, if it's your first time here, I need for you to smash the subscribe button. Smash it! I'm on the road to 100K and I need your help. Look, I need a plaque. I'm trying to put it on the wall. Help me. You understand? Look, I'm about to answer some very uncomfortable questions when it come down to the Chris and Leslie, Queen and Clarence debacle. So without further ado, we about to slide into this video. Let's get it. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to say one thing. Ever since I started reacting to Chris and Leslie, people been in my DMs cussing my looks out, like no cap, which is baffling to me because at the end of the day, all that should matter is that all parties are happy. You know what I mean? And when I think about Queen and Clarence's relationship, they've been solid for like the last 4 years, and I really don't see nobody or nothing coming in between their relationship. So with that being said, it shouldn't matter what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing should be able to infiltrate what they had, and vice versa. That's just the way that I look at it. You know what I'm saying? To me, God sometimes have a strange sense of humor. And what I mean by that is I can remember when Queen and Clarence first got together and people was going ham on her. You know, you're moving on too quick. You don't know him. Blasey blah. And a lot of people didn't understand it. Not even Chris at the time. You know what I'm saying? So for this situation to kind of be a reversal, you know what I'm saying? I think what is allowing people to understand that when people were calling Queen dumb, she wasn't dumb after all. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, this situation with Chris and Leslie is pretty much taking off at the same speed. You know what I mean? And we can't say that Leslie is dumb because it's been proven that sometimes, you know what I mean, you can't really put a time capsule or a time length on your happiness. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to come out of the Chris and Leslie situation, you know what I'm saying? But we can testify what came out of the Clarence and the Queen situation. So with that being said, I feel like this whole swap thing has given both sides the opportunity to be able to see what both sides was experiencing 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So like, that's just the best way that I can explain it. So with that being said, I'm about to slide for real into these questions. You know what I'm saying? So look, question number one. I just don't understand how a black woman can support a man who makes it very clear that he despises women. And I think what she means by this is because he had a, you know what I'm saying, situation in his past. You know what I'm saying? Look, I've spoken on the things that went on in his past. And I spoke on them in the time that it was happening. Now, those situations is not happening in the present tense, so I'm not gonna speak on it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I think a lot of us know some of the situations that he's been through, but right here, right now, none of us is God. So it's not for us to judge him. You know, all I could pretty much do is react to what's going on in his present tense. I will be honest and say that when he was going through a lot of the bad things that he was going through back in the day, I used to be very vocal about it. And now that he's not doing those things, I'm going to still be vocal about it. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're good things. And people sometimes don't really want you to talk about those situations. The man haven't really been doing anything to me. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I feel like there's no drama, then it should be okay. And that's just all I'm going to say about that situation. You know what I'm saying? He has to live with his own demons. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's going to have to meet his own maker. So whatever he has done in his life is between him and his God. I can't get in between none of that. So I hope that answered your question, son. You know what I'm saying? Number two, how can you call yourself a royal family supporter, but then you react to Chris and Leslie? That makes absolutely no sense to me. You know what I mean? I could support Queen and Clarence and still react to Chris and Leslie, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and not get the lines crossed. For so long, I've been labeled on this platform to be biased, and I can't stand that, especially when it comes down to Chris and Queen, because when they broke up, like I said numerous times, I was a fan of both. You know what I mean? The only thing that I was not a fan of at one point in time when it came down to Chris is him jeopardizing his platform sometimes. You know, and that was my biggest gripe when it came down to Chris. But it's no such thing as loyalty when you're a reaction channel. You know what I mean? You cannot have your judgment being clouded by who you might favor the most. So with that being said, I can support Queen and Clarence, react to Queen and Clarence, still give a fuck about Queen and Clarence, and then support other people in the same breath as well. Number 3, why all of a sudden the change of heart when it comes down to Chris Sales? It wasn't a change of heart. And that's what's getting on my nerves so bad. You know what I'm saying? The place that Chris is in right now was the place that a lot of reaction channels like myself would be screaming at him to do back then. That was the problem. You know what I'm saying? Reacting to Chris has never been a problem. You know what I mean? The subject matter of what we reacted to Chris has been the problem. You know what I'm saying? So it was never a change of heart or anything like that. Where Chris is at right now, man, is a really decent place for him. And I feel like that he's in a good spot to keep getting better and better and better. And hopefully he does that. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the peace and the drama stays down, you know, when it comes down to all 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I'm going to say about that. Did the situation between you and Mod change how you felt about Queen and Clarence? Absolutely not. I don't really feel like the two had anything to do with one another. They never blended whatsoever. I didn't even consider the situation with Patty a situation, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, it doesn't affect it at all, period. Next question. What is your real feelings about the Chris and Leslie situation, and do you see a future with them? My real feelings is that whatever they got going on is their business. I'm just nosy as hell, and I'm enjoying the content in the process. You know what I mean? Do I see a future with them? I mean, sure, it could be a future with them. It might not be the easiest future, because at some point, all 4 of these people gonna have to have a conversation, because you got children involved. And I feel like that's the only time where this situation could get complicated, because they're gonna have to be adults for these kids. You know what I mean? If Leslie and Chris do decide to really get serious, Chris has made it very clear that he does want a family. You know, he wants to get married. So that means that Leslie will be included in his life, which means that her life and his life and little CJ life will intertwine. So a conversation would definitely have to be had between Chris and Queen and Leslie, you know what I'm saying, and Clarence, I mean, to make this situation work. Can it be done? Yes. Will it be done? We don't know. But I guess we'll all be watching, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, this platform has really taught me to not give a fuck personally about anybody else's relationship. I just enjoy reacting to the content because it's a very, very interesting story. I'm not gonna lie, this is really some Lifetime for network shit for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Next question. Do you think Clarence will react to Chris and Leslie? To be perfectly honest, no, I don't think that he will. And honestly, I hope that he don't. Because at this point, I really don't see what his commentary will be based upon. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that he used to deal with and somebody that his girl used to deal with. I'm not really understanding why he would even want to react to some shit like that, to be perfectly honest. The only way that I could see him ever reacting to Chris and Leslie is if he's mentioned. And I feel like that Chris and Leslie has done a wonderful job not being dramatic or not starting drama by mentioning any other party. You know what I'm saying? While they've been doing videos. And I feel like that's why everything has been light on the internet. And I feel like as long as those lines don't get crossed, then everything should be A-okay. You know what I'm saying? Personally. Next question. Do you think that Chris and Leslie are only doing this out of spite? You know, at one point I kind of felt like the whole link up was, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, to get some profound get back. No lie. But then it's this thing that happens sometimes that we can't control, to where you start feeling something for people. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if their intentions was to be on some spiteful shit in the beginning, I honestly feel like there is some type of genuineness between them right now. Whether it only be friendship only, you know what I'm saying? Or rather they just end up just being people who like to sleep together only, you know what I'm saying? But you do see that they do have some type of chemistry with one another, you know what I'm saying? And if they just decide to stay friends who sleep together from time to time to make a bag, then hey, you know what I'm saying? How can you hate that? You know, everybody needs some bread. That's just all I can say about that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that Chris was being petty when he named his song Chanel? This is hilarious to me because honestly, this went completely over my head. It wasn't until I read a supporter's comment in the comments to where I even was able to correlate the two between each other. Now it did make me go to Armand and Trey's song, you know what I'm saying? And I did see that was the particular song that featured Queen, you know what I mean, called Chanel. And do I think Chris might have been petty with that? He could have been, like, seriously. I'm gonna be honest, that could be a situation where he was being petty. And I'm gonna be real with you, I really wish he would have called the song Dior. You know, I'm for real. I don't want nothing to blend. You know what I mean? I feel like he's been doing such a good job to stay out the way and stay out the drama, to where, like, I feel like, yeah, that could definitely be looked at as being petty. You know what I'm saying? Did he do it to be petty? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But could it be looked at such? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because out of all the songs in the world, you could have named it something else. And it just so happened to be the song featuring Queen. Is one hell of a coincidence if he wasn't being petty. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly. I'm going to answer a couple questions and then I'm going to be off this whole topic, like, for real. Do you think that Chris and Queen could ever get along? You know, that wouldn't be a question that I can answer. You know what I'm saying? In a perfect world, you will hope that they will be able to, because they have a son that love both of his parents dearly. And I know that it would probably be so great for CJ to be able to see his mom and dad all at once without having to get dropped off and have middlemen. So yeah, from that perspective, I would pray that they get on good terms, to where they can at least be in the same place at the same time, to be able to enjoy CJ birthdays or certain holidays and things like that. But then I'm also a fan of reality as well. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, in life, bro, we have people that hurt us to a certain magnitude, to where, you know, we might forgive them, but it's just no repairing. You know what I mean? And this could be a situation. I mean, even though Chris and Queen was very young, you know what I'm saying, when a lot of damage was happening, you know what I'm saying, it's just been a lot of stuff that happened between them. So I think that God, counseling, forgiveness, you know what I'm saying, they're going to probably need a little bit of all that. But it could definitely be done. All right, last question. Do you look at Chris and Leslie like you look at Queen and Clarence? To me, I mean, I'm not trying to even be funny, but that is like a dumbass question. No, I don't. Because Queen and Clarence is Queen and Clarence, and Chris and Leslie is Chris and Leslie. You know what I'm saying? I really wish that people would stop doing this compare and contrast type shit. You know what I'm saying? All of these people got their own individuality. Yes, you know what I'm saying, it might not have been something that we would have thought that happened, you know what I mean? But it happened, and it's here now, you know, and people just need to just let the shit go. As long as no drama is going on, bro, people is going to always have their opinions about all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have mine, you going to have yours, she going to have hers, he going to have his, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's entitled to it. But at the end of the day, man, it's their lives. You know what I'm saying? When these cameras and shit go off, man, they got to deal with their own shit. Like, we got to deal with ours. You know what I'm saying? So, like, no, I don't look at them the same. And no, I don't feel like one is trying to be the other. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's hard work just being yourself. So I don't understand why anybody would want to imitate somebody else. For real, for real. I really just think this is a situation that started off to be a business opportunity that kind of blossomed into something else. And I don't know why people are looking at that a little crazy, because we seen it happen with Queen and Clarence. So it's just like, man, I just think that people just need to just be quiet. You know what I mean? Enjoy the videos or not. That's the thing. Like, people don't have to react or have a reaction to none of this shit because you don't gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm reacting to it because I think it's pretty damn interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not my life. It's not my relationship. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I do react, so I'm gonna react. You know what I'm saying? And it's very in demand right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly. Well, I hope I answered all of you guys' questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not sure why my opinion matters. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But, yeah, I hope we don't have to talk about this anymore. And we can just enjoy everybody's content. Seriously. At the end of the day, S&T, I love y'all. For real, I hope you guys love me. Before you head off this video, please like this video. You know what I'm saying? Drop me a comment in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that right now. And please, please watch those ads. That's all you got to do to support S&T, baby. You dig what I'm saying? I love y'all. And until next video, I'm going to catch y'all, dog. Peace.